let's talk about this idea that eating everything in moderation is a way of taking control of your health, taking control of your weight, eating all foods or all nutrients in moderation. The fact is, it's not true, because not all foods are equal, not all nutrients are equal. Some foods provide you with more nourishment than others, more nutrients, and provide you with less harm, they're less harmful. Other foods are very nutrient poor or relatively nutrient poor and can actually be harmful, even in small quantities. So really you should moderate the foods that are less nutrient dense, more harmful, and increase the amount of foods that are beneficial, that actually provide your body with the nourishment that it needs. So let's take a look at some examples. For example, red meat is a food that you should probably eat more of. It's rich in essential fatty acids, essential amino acids, which are the building blocks for protein, have all the amino acids that you actually need, and not found in the same quantities in any plants, and also rich in micronutrients. What are the harms of eating red meat? Well, not many. There's no proof that unprocessed fresh red meat increases your risk of chronic disease, increases your risk of cancer. All the studies are quite weak and correlative. So you should really eat more of it relative to other foods. Let's look at a different example, potato. Now, potato isn't a bad food, it's not a harmful food, but it's quite poor in nutrients. It's got some potassium, some protein, some fiber, but it's predominantly made up of starch. And starch is essentially sugar in chains, easily broken down by your body, stimulates fat-storing hormones like insulin. It doesn't really fill you up that much. And it's quite prevalent in the standard Western diet, quite prevalent in processed foods. Potato starch is quite commonly used as a filler, but even jacket potatoes, baked potato, still it's the same. It's made up of starchy vegetables, not so nutrient dense compared to other foods, and probably should be moderated or reduced in your diet. So this idea of everything in moderation doesn't really stack up. You should maximize the good foods, healthy protein, in particular animal protein, non-starchy vegetables, healthy fats from plants and animals, and minimize or moderate the amount of less nutrient dense foods, in particular carbs from grains, potatoes, rice, and obviously sugar, except if you're having a treat, of course.